La da 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 da. Just be like, sit here, wait for that person to appear in the thing. Besides myself, because I'm already here. I'm already watching myself with my actual YouTube account, because the one broadcasting is it's my upload account. That way I keep those two things separate. No one's actually here right now, but somebody will be, potentially, in the future, watching this video over again. And they might as well hear this nonsense I'm saying. So, that's what's happening. Okay. La da da da. Ah, hello. Alright, well, that's what I was waiting for, was the message. I was actually going to say you should definitely tell me when you're here, just in case, because I want to make sure you can actually hear me. So, there's L'Oreal Black. Just to emphasize the concept of the mage is forever L'Oreal Black right there. So, it was something else whenever I played Dark Souls. It was amazing how much you could customize your character to the T per se, because you would put stat points distributed among the different attributes in the game. So you could have this ridiculous character that you had literally put all of your stat points into Vigor, which is just health, and you would have this huge health bar. But of course, because you didn't put any points anywhere else, your weapons were kind of crappy in damage. So you couldn't deal any damage, but hey, you could take all of the damage. And I mean, that was just an interesting thing for games. Also, the other thing that I really liked was is this one I haven't? Okay, that's just the embassy. No, I've already been there. Was the fact that it was really, like, the fact that your character was very controlled, like this one here. Like, I can move around in any direction, my camera moves around in any direction, and, you know, I swing when I want to swing. There's a light swing, and there's combos for that, and then there's heavy swings, and this same was in Dark Souls. So you got to really customize your character's playstyle how you wanted to. You wanted to do a light attack into a heavy? Go ahead, do it. There wasn't jumping in that game. There's jumping in this game. I mean, there is jumping in Dark Souls, but it's not something you do for combat or anything. There isn't like a telemetry to get on top of like this in Dark Souls. You can't do this in Dark Souls, which is not really a problem because it doesn't take away from what the game is. So, like, with the stats, you could distribute the points like I have on this character. You've got your health, your stamina, your energy, your load, strength, reflex, cognition, and foresight in this game. Because I don't have Dark Souls downloaded. Or wait, yeah. Actually, I have Dark Souls 3, but I'm in this game, so so you could distribute the points however you wanted, which allow you to build a character exactly how you want to play. Basically, the ability for you to build a character around a play style that you enjoy. And with the sheer quantity of potential that comes in with being able to customize the stat points, and then the variety of weapons and equipment in Dark Souls allowed you to, especially with Dark Souls 2, it was much better with Dark Souls 2 for what I'm talking about, or which really drew me into the game even more, is that there wasn't an armor or a weapon that was more powerful than the rest of the armors or weapons in the game. Each of them had their use. It really led to something that was called Fashion Souls. Yes, souls. Because everything Dark Souls has souls after it. Where you built a character that looked how you wanted it to look, still had the defenses that you would need to play through the entire game, and you could pick up any weapon you like. You want a rapier? Okay. What do you want on the rapier? Oh, I just want a classic rapier. Okay, we have a classic rapier. I want a special rapier. Well, we've got one that pokes people about 900 times with a special move. How does that sound? Oh, yeah, that sounds great. We have one that literally shoots an ice particle at people, because maybe you want some ranged occasionally. Why not? There was the rapier that inflicted a status called Bleed, which, I mean, just like poison builds up on people, bleed builds up on people, and whenever it fills up, it actually causes the person to lose a huge chunk of HP. So, I mean, you're already poking them with the rapier. You poke them enough, there goes the rest of their health, because they're probably not ready for how much health they're about to lose. Another thing about rapiers for me in that game that was amazing was they're very ignore shields and ignore armor. You don't care about them. You just deal straight damage. This meant that the rapiers were, generally speaking, on the lower side for damage, but since it was essentially always true damage, and their armor didn't matter, you know, that made sense. So, even though it was low damage, it was always hitting their health bar. So I always knew, give it or take 10 hits. And since one of the rapiers put about 15 in one strike, well, then you probably were dead. Unless you were one of those people that had all of your stat points into Vigor, in which case you had a ridiculous health bar that I was going to have to absolutely munch through. Which was more or less the weakness that rapiers had. If you didn't have armor and you had a lot of health, well, now I have to eat through all of that. So it doesn't matter that, because I already ignore your armor, but I don't ignore the fact that you've got way too much health. so that was fun. But yeah, I literally built several different characters in that game, and that's actually one of the first games that me and Kevin dug into really deep. It was interesting. So I started off as my mage, which was always playing. I was playing solo. I actually got another person who was living with us at the time into the game, and he had fun. And then after that, I invited Kevin over, because I had access to 2 systems at my house, and we played. And he absolutely loved the crap out of it. Now, he had already heard about Dark Souls, I think played it a little bit, so he already knew what to expect with Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 was easily just as powerful, or just as good, if not better than Dark Souls 1, in a sense. Dark Souls 1 is a game that it's hard to say can be beat, because the level design and the world design is phenomenal. It really doesn't, get any better than that. I'm going to lower this, because it's competing with me. And I don't know how I feel about that. Now, what is this? Opening the gate to your dominion for 7 minutes will give you our flesh and blood. Well, that's just creepy, and now I'm getting stabbed in the back by whatever this thing is. So he stepped in, and we had the dynamic duo combo. I was playing as a rapier wielder, and he actually was using a scythe. And it was great because the scythe is a 2-handed weapon that reaches, yeah, Xbox 360. Because the scythe reaches really far, I would be in the front stabbing people with my rapier, and then his scythe would come over my shoulder and, I mean, technically through me, but, you know, us being co-op allies didn't matter. He didn't deal damage to me. He would slice through them. So it worked perfectly because it didn't matter that I was in his way. He could reach around me, so we could deal damage back and forth like that. And there were plenty of people that like invaded us that had problems because I was always pretty much in their face with the rapier, and they couldn't really block me. There's literally a weapon, a rapier. It's called Spider Silk in that game that ignores shields. Like, it just doesn't care. If you're holding a shield up, it goes right past it and hits you. Yeah, you can. It's really interesting. It's something this game right here that I'm actually playing can technically do. Although on the consoles, the multiplayer for this game is it's broken, unfortunately. Me and Kevin have been trying to get to the point where we can play, and it's just never working, so we don't. But basically what you do in Dark Souls is you put down your summon sign. Now it's different from this right here where I place an invite. When I place this invite, I'm telling the person who sees this that I want help and I want them to co-op with me. Because I could also tell them I want to do PvP, but I want help and I want them to come to me and help me. In Dark Souls, you place down the sign. You do it anywhere on the ground, you don't do it on the wall. And that's you telling other people that you want to help them. And since they're just, you know, people can place them pretty much anywhere on the ground, so people will pick up those people, they'll come help them. And you get rewards. And, yeah, you enjoy what we call jolly cooperation. Is a character in Dark Souls called Solaire. He's pretty much the everything Dark Souls. You love Solaire, or I don't know how you're playing Dark Souls. That was the idea behind Solaire. So we did a whole lot of going through the game with those two characters to begin with. Actually, those two characters there's so much more than what they are. If you've ever seen the show by Rooster Teeth called Ruby, R-W-B-Y, my character was Weiss and his was Ruby Rose. And what I did was in that game, Weiss from Ruby, she has the ability to kind of elementally imbue her stabs. I forget the name. Rapiers. There we go. I gotta think about this for a second. With elemental powers, so I would put fire or lightning or darkness onto my rapier, and that's how I would mimic being able to do that. And then the rest of it was just running at people pretty much and stabbing them. For Ruby, she has in the show she has a scythe, but her scythe also is a sniper rifle. So we weren't sure how we were going to exactly mimic a sniper rifle because there's no scythe in the game that has any form of projectile. So what we did is we gave his character a crossbow, and that would be the pseudo sniper rifle. That's how we did that. So we turned our characters into those characters, so to speak. It was loads of fun. There's supposed to be some kind of secret around here, and I remember getting it and going over there, and now I don't remember. I mean, maybe it was just further this way. So. There's messages appearing. There we go, okay. So, yeah, and But yeah, Dark Souls has ruined me in a sense. It's really difficult for me to play any game that isn't able to have like full character control, like the ability to dodge roll in any direction that I want to go, and to have that level of control over my character. Like in turn-based strategy games, I don't like that I don't have control over my character, because if I had it my way, I would, like with some of the enemies I'll fight around here, I'll never take damage, right? Because I can dodge when I want to, which means I can be like prepared to fight them. So I can deal all the damage that I would be doing on my turn, per se, in that turn-based strategy, without taking any of the damage. Like that. Like, I just took, what, essentially 4 turns, 4 different splashes of magic damage. But in a turn-based strategy, I would have been hit every other turn, unless my dodge procced, right? Yeah, and that's why I like Monster Hunter, because I mean I like it because you have the freedom of controlling your character. There's obviously some risky, like the play style. That's what I was trying to say there. That I do in Monster Hunter, because of the fact that Thousand Dragons has me standing still to launch. It opens me up, right? I don't like that as much, but also the amount of damage I deal, it makes sense that there's like a charge up time there that I'm exposed. Ooh, this will be fun. So, but yeah, Dark Souls, it was so open, it was so amazing. I love the magic the game had. Oh, well, I didn't know you were going to do that move, sir. Maybe you would like some more blasts of magic in your face. Because there were, like, every spell was different in Dark Souls. Like, even the ones that were essentially just an upgrade to the spell you have either had slower cast speeds for, you know, larger amounts of damage, or some other weird things going on. Like, there was one that was essentially the same as your base spell. You had fewer casts of it, but it would home in on the target. So you pretty much were guaranteed that it was going to hit somebody. Whereas the basic spell, if you had some, you know, error where you could miss. It had every spell in the game had some tracking, so it wasn't like it was guaranteed hit all the time. But oh, that's what I was gonna do. Huh. Oh, remembering things. It was the red book on the wall. That's what reminded me here. I'll show you the red book on the wall. This little thing right over here. This red book on the wall. It's like data on yeah, right in the middle there. It says mass AI development. Yeah. So yeah, it's in there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines down. It says mass AI development. Oh, now it says I gained knowledge about it. No, I already gained that knowledge, but hey, whatever. I found out you need to know that for a person you talk to back at somewhere that you've been in the past. So, you know. Doodly-doo. Is my computer not keeping up with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa! 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. It's my PlayStation that's not keeping up. Alright. Sure. We can do that. Where am I going again? Right there. Yes, it's similar to Dark Souls. When I say similar to I went to the wrong place. Oh well. Um, when I say similar, I mean it has some of the qualities that I like from Dark Souls, For instance, when you die, there's a penalty. Like, not right off the bat, but if I don't get back to where I died at, uh, you actually lose the currency of the game. So like in Dark Souls, obviously, when you die, you drop your souls wherever you died at. And if you don't make it back and you die again, you lose all those souls. Absolutely every single one is forfeit. So in this game, the top right, the corner, there's Axions, and it shares the exact same philosophy. When you die, you drop all of those Axions you have up there. And if you don't make it back and you die again, they're gone. It has a stat system that's very RPG, with the health, the stamina, energy, load, strength, reflex, cognition, and foresight. There's actually a help page here that tells me what everything is. So you got your health from health, energy, which is pretty much mana or spell usage. So like as a mage that my character is, I need a lot of energy. Stamina, which, I mean, that's just stamina in most games. It's kind of like cape energy per se. That's what stamina is. Load is the amount of weight you can carry before you become over encumbered, which is, let's see, where is that at right now? Oh, right there. So right next to where my name is, there's a box that says HP, EP, SP, and load. I can have a total of 44 pounds on me, and when I do have 44 pounds on me or more, I'll be overburdened, which will mean I move a lot slower, I roll slower, if you can even roll at all, and yeah, because you notice in the next page next to where load is, there's a stat called mobility. It's at 86%. So I'm actually not rolling and moving as fast as I could be if I were to take off just like that, for instance. Nope, wrong page. So now I'm at 100%. So now my roll and movement speed is just a little bit faster. But I lose a lot of armor to do that, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, also, this game, I'm wearing a mask. Yeah, it's like I'm playing Sky. Okay. Yep. Basically, very realistic in a sense, which I really like. I mean, I don't like going too realistic. Like I don't want to have like a whole system where I have to manage like if I'm in the hot or the cold and eating and drinking and all that stuff. Like there's definitely some realism I don't even want to deal with in these games. So that's in some games that I don't like dealing with that. Even in the games that where that's like the focus, like playing Sims, right? The idea is to take care of your Sim, which means you need to feed them, get them drinks, take them to the bathroom, and get them money so they can live their entire life. I'm already living life. I don't need to help somebody else do the same thing. Yeah. I understand some people appreciate living as somebody else or even doing something like that, right? It's like the idea behind some city building games where you just build up a giant city. It's like I'm not trying to build a city here. I'm trying to probably kill the next best enemy, and you don't do that in city building games. Nope, your idea is to build the community, and I'm not necessarily trying to build the community. Often I am trying to erase the existence of a currently evil community. Yep, that's what I'm going with. So, you know, lots of fun stuff there. Also, like limited healing. Some games have a nearly infinite supply of healing as long as you keep going around, but other games have a limited supply of healing. So, what kind of games are you into? Oh, Dark Souls. Dark Souls. And Dark Souls. I've got a lot of games. I would go to my home screen and just start showing you the games that I play, but it won't let me do that while showing you. So yeah, potions. Potions are fun. Um, yeah, potions are fun. So, for instance, like in this game, you notice in the bottom left corner, there's a thing. And the main icon down there is like a, if you can see it, it's like a syringe, actually. That's my healing. It says I have 2 currently, but you'll notice there's a red bar around it, and part of that red bar is currently a lighter color than the rest. So if that, as I hit enemies, that's going to keep going around, and if it makes it all the way around, I'll get another heal. There's a limit to how many I can have, though. I think this character has a limit of 4, so I can hold 4 heals on me at any one point in time, and bashing enemies gives me the ability to get my healing back. Yes, Dark Souls, yeah. That's... so much Dark Souls. So I teleported the wrong place. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I was going for. Yeah, I don't even have enough to do that. I don't even have any extra Axions. I'm hopefully out of materials. But yeah, just you get to pick your weapon. You can have a large slew of weapons. The weapons are all they all feel differently. In this game, hmm, hmm. Well, I want to say it's like Dark Souls in that sense as well. So in Dark Souls, you wake up, like just the first game, and I want to go over like I don't really remember the rest of them, the beginnings all too well, but Dark Souls I recently played the remastered Dark Souls, which I actually own on PlayStation because I decided to. Yeah, I did that. You wake up in a cell in the original Dark Souls, and you're locked in. I mean, you don't know that yet, but you wake up. You're not. It doesn't like tell you why you're there or anything about yourself really. And then from above, some knight drops a body down that has an item on it. You pick up that item and it's a key. And all the key tells you is that it's to a cell, and it just so happens to be yours. It doesn't unlock anything else. That key is literally useless to you for the rest of the game. But it's the first key you get, and it opens the door that allows you to get out. The way the game tells its story is more so through the items that it has in the game. This game's a little different, I feel, because there is, I believe, story in the items. Let me see here. Where is it at? There's details. So it has like lore for the weapon. Dark Souls has a lot more lore on it. Like every single piece of equipment has a substantial amount of lore, and it's fantastic. But in this game per se, you wake up. Well, I mean, this could get a lot easier if I play smarter than I currently am. We'll come back to that character in a second. The most I'll say is that, so you open up. This is the opening screen. Now I believe that's a black hole that we're spiraling around. Because why not? And that's a space station. That's actually the station that we are on whenever we spawn. And as far as I know, this station is here to gather data. That's like as much as I know. There's not much more to it. So whenever you start the game, Yep, we're doing it. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. So, Let's see. Whenever the loading screen decides to stop loading.
Uchołki ciebie. Kikirus ver. Vermuchał. Reszwy perchyj, verpomre chyrchuj. Tum płekać rym. Perkarabem. Promusz moczyć. Wreszwy perchyj. Chu. Pożyczeniowania. Nigdzie na nowe.
Oh, that's really no trouble. Also, I'm not 100%. I think you're a little behind. I'm not sure exactly how far behind compared to where I know my account is at. Oh, now I'm coughing, because why not? Man, those banners just kind of appear. Oh my gosh, there's more people in here. Whew! Whew, whoa, 5 people! That's amazing. Oh, down to 3. Ah, they didn't like the comment. Sucks. Injector. Let's put that right there. I don't want to waste it. Alright. It took effect like 2 milliseconds after I stabbed myself. You're a little late, buddy. Well, that's nice. Okay. What if I don't have any courage? Just being honest, I don't know how much courage I have. This didn't say anything useful. No, I've already been doing that. Okay. This is a great part of the game right here. This is just awesome. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Uh-oh. Okay, just some splintering glass. I was gonna say grass. That's definitely grass, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. That's some splintering grass. Yep. It's totally green. You just can't. You're colorblind. You can't see it. Yep, that's totally what's going on. All right. Anyways. So, yeah. Let's see. Weapons. I don't have any axions. I don't know why I'm going to go over there. Oh yeah, deep space. I mean, it makes sense. We're on a station in space. That, you know, it would make sense for it to be spacey. Whee! Oh yeah, that's right. So this game, unlike Dark Souls, it has a weirder way for backstabs to work, in the sense that whenever you hit someone in the back, it deals like double the damage. or something like that. I think it's either double or it's 1.5 times. I'm not sure. Whereas in Dark Souls, whenever you backstab, it literally like has a whole animation and some stuff that goes on. One thing that's really nice about this game is its secret doors are more or less obvious. So, I mean, like, there we go. Secret door. And then we obviously want to let other people know there's a secret door here, so we post a message. And this game does its messages purely through symbols, which is really interesting decision because it's that's pretty much it. It's just interesting because it's symbols rather than anything else. Now there's a yellow hand there, and anyone who reads it and understands will probably, know that that's a door. And if they don't, they'll probably find out about it later and come back for that. Yeah. Well, I mean, depending on who you watch, probably gonna find out about secrets that you didn't intend to know about necessarily. Sick dodge skills. I have those occasionally, not very often. Oh. There's usually a guy there. I guess he decided he didn't want to be there anymore. Oh, I got hit. Oh, okay. Sick dodge skills have disappeared. We're not going to worry about that part, though. So probably one of the most interesting things about this game is it has online co-op, which is essentially broken on console, but it also has couch co-op. So you can literally plug in a controller and have split screen, and it works instantly, and it's drop in and drop out. So it's pretty awesome. And this is actually that secret door that I opened earlier, and there's a person there. Because why not? Yep, couch co-op. Up we go. Nope. So much nope. And then actually something interesting is this right here. So, and I picked it up. It's a coin. Those are like spread throughout the entire game, and they're just collectibles as far as I know. They don't actually do anything. But hey, when you're a collector in the game, you collect. I have no idea how to get through that door. Haven't figured that part out yet. Although it says something about the stench being unbearable, so I wonder if it's our character doesn't want to go through because the stench is unbearable, and if I find like some kind of hazmat mask, it'll be like, nah, you can go through now, and I'll be like, shh, would have gone in there anyways. It's not like it would have killed me or anything. Well, don't you worry, I'm sure we can sit down and try it sometime. Meow. He's trying to hit me. I don't know how I feel about it. I should really stab myself. Ah, there we go. Oh boy. This guy had a gun. It's not fair. I want a gun. They won't let me have one yet, though. They say I'm too dangerous as it is, and that a gun would make it go way too far. Let's be honest. It probably would. Yes, every enemy drops. Yeah, so axions are actually really weird in this game. So there's every enemy will drop axions when you kill them. like as currency that goes up into your general pool of axions, and then they have the ability to. Okay, I thought this was a person right here for a second. I was like, how did you get up here? That's not supposed to be possible. I don't need to go over there, so I need to go down here. So then there's like I want to call them packaged axion, like that right there. So it's stored. Oh hey, I have right headgear. It's stored in your inventory. There we go, right there. And I mean, you can't crack them in this game. In Dark Souls, they're just souls, and you can crack them whenever. In this in this game, you have to go to a rift, and then you can crack them at the rift. It looks like a lot. And early levels, it is a lot. But I mean, like, all those Axion piles, like, the large one right now was like 333. I've already got like 900, so I've got 3 times that on me. So, you know, nothing too staggering there, really. I see how it is, Mr. Slappy Hands. Meow. Hand. Yeah, I've already been doing that. I'm a first-rate player. Let's not get the thing dropped on our heads. Totally kidding. It doesn't actually fall. I thought it was whenever I first came through here. I thought I should skirt the edges. I don't want to get killed. Yeah, it's pretty much your generalized currency. I can't open it from this side. That's right. I need to go back really far at some point. Use it for leveling, and I took that to the face. Oh yeah, this guy, he locked himself in. Oh, sir. Requisitioning this house for the ministry. Sorry, pal. You should know better. In this world, you need to be quick to claim territory. It didn't work out for you this time, but maybe you'll be faster in the next world. Now get the frick out of here before I denounce you too. Sir, your language. I don't know how I feel about it. Just crack his head open. You know, this is fine. I mean, it's all this game is, you know, just cracking people's heads open. That's what you do, like 90% of the time. Okay, I can't jump up there. I need to go that way, that way, that... Is that a coin? Oh, there are... Okay. Yeah, you can totally take your fist and punch people to death. Yeah, yeah, we'll punch something to death. I also don't think I've ever gotten that one, and I still don't know how to do it exactly. I know it's some kind of weird wall jump you have to do around here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's just very hard most of the time. I mean, especially as you like get farther in the game because stuff gets tankier, healthier, harder to kill. Will this kill me? I'm gonna stab myself first because that's important. Oh, I'm gonna punch something to death. It's happening now. Well, that's death. This is no longer a deathless run. It never was to begin with, but that's okay. It definitely isn't a deathless run now. Okay. Yeah. It's like here at the Rift, you can spend the Axions, or consume Axions. So the packaged Axions, you can consume them, and then you level up your character. We're gonna go be a little ridiculous as we go get our Axions back here. Ow. Ow. Take my fist. Alright, we're putting the weapon back on. We killed one enemy with the fist, and he doesn't get stunned, and I'm not okay with that. Whee! And down. Whew! That was close, I think. I'm not sure. Is there something back there? No, there's nothing back there. Secret areas! We like secret areas. Yeah. Alright, this is the reflex weapon. You can see here, so like this one, it's bonus. It's required and bonus are in strength. Required being how many stat points you have to have of that to be able to use the weapon fully. And then the bonus, I'm not exactly sure how the bonus translates because it doesn't really tell me. But like if my strength was higher, that bonus should in theory be bigger. And then this is the reflex weapon, which I currently have equipped, so you can't see like you can't see that. So like this weighs less. It has less power, tenacity, leech, which are all just kind of things that exist, and you have to know what they are. Power being mostly of relation to damage. Tenacity, in this case, because there's two different types of tenacity. There's tenacity on weapons, and there's tenacity on armor. Basically, tenacity on weapons is how much damage you deal to someone to stagger them, right? So like all the enemies I've been hitting with the pipe have been like flinching every time I hit them, and it's because it has, well, 30 tenacity. This one only has 12. And then leech is your ability to get energy, which is the blue bar. And I think this game calls it something else, but it's energy. And then your health as well. So the red bar that you can't see currently because it hides it in the menu. The one that is my heals. Yeah. And then on the furthest right panel, you have physical energy, nil, induction, entropy, and radiation. And those are all damage types. All this weapon deals is physical, as you can see there. And then there's the load as well, so I can see how much load I'm gaining from putting certain things on. So like this weapon right here, the column, it has a strength of 12. It would take me 12 strength to even be able to use this weapon at a baseline. So you can see its damage is actually 6 physical in total, which is less than the dagger. Well, actually, it's the same as the dagger, but it's less than the pipe. So it's and the only reason it is because my strength isn't at 12. I call it a dagger. It's a shard, but it's a dagger. It's definitely a dagger. But yeah, this weapon is a really fast weapon compared to the pipe. Like each of those two slashes is one press of the attack button. Because why not? And this is the other side to this place. And my souls are up there. Okay. Oh boy. Really? Now? I'm busy. I'm really busy. Oh boy. Oh, I have asked for trouble. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run in here. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! I Oh yeah, that's a thing that I'm gonna have to deal with, and I'm gonna need the pipe for it. Oh boy. Open sesame. Where did it go? Oh, it's over there. Okay. It's called a ghost, but it's a copy of me. And it's really annoying. Okay, got my Axions back. I was gonna say souls, but it's not called souls in this game. It's called Axions. And I need to heal. Oh boy. He's only got a fist. He's only got a fist. That sucks. He's supposed to have whatever weapon you had whenever you died, but for some reason he had the fist out. I don't know. All right. We. Yeah. Yeah, he's tanky. Mostly because he has, like, all of my stats. Not the button I was going for. I was trying to remember what it was I was trying to do, and it's lower the volume even more. Holy crap. Because this is loud. Well, actually, that's not nearly as loud as I thought it was going to be. So most, if you don't kill all the enemies, this is an alarm, and they all come running to the panel, and then you have to fight all of them at once, which is just loads of fun. And up we go. Yeah, the interesting thing about this game actually is that I, I really like pointers and mouses for like showing where things are, but underneath where the stat foresight is, there's a bar. It goes all the way across underneath the pipe, melee, and load sections and all of that. If I were to fill up that bar completely, this weapon would actually become more powerful. It literally increases the damage by 100%, so it goes from 13 to 26. And I mean, obviously, dealing double damage is really good, and it's basically a familiarity system. So the more you use it, the more familiar you come with the weapon, so you can deal more damage. Oh, here we go. Lore. Oh, it's right there. I totally missed that. Oh, by the way, so the voice acting in this game is supposed to be pseudo Russian. It's not actual Russian, as far as I know. It's like it just has like the accent and some of the vowels and whatnot that Russian has, but it doesn't. It's not actual Russian. Um, no, it doesn't reset with every new weapon. Like each weapon has like, as I use the shard for a little bit, you see that it has a little bit on the bar. The column has none, and the pipe has, well, like, I've used it the most, so all of that. Um, yeah, it just builds. I'm actually going to use the shard, because I never used the shard in my first playthrough. I was just pipe only. Okay, welcome. Milky Way joined together in harmony, strengthen the emboldening order that will secure our future generations. Nothing other than the greatest and noblest goal will empower our leaders to work together on this courageous endeavor. The ministry wishes all dignitaries and diplomats a very fruitful sojourn on board. And then there's directions. Ah, okay. Hey, English is not easy. It just isn't. It never will be. And it's annoying. And I need to plug in my phone before it runs out of power. Plug in. It does not need to run out of power. The swing will disappear, and that will be tragic. Oh yeah, so basically where we started was called the pond. Over there is the Arisen Dominion, and up ahead, out this door, is the observatory. Find the architect! This is actually hilarious because this should be way back in like the beginning of the game whenever you get up, because it's like you've gone through all of this and you get this message, find the okay, cool. That's what I've been doing this whole time? Maybe put that earlier? I don't know. I'm gonna go through this door before death comes. Because oh, this is the wrong door. You know what? I haven't tried this in a while. Let's see if I can pull this off. Meow. Whee! I like to think with my myriad of different voices that I have that I'm pretty good at narrating, but you know. Everyone's a little different. Could you move forward, sir? I don't want to fall on your face. It didn't work. It's okay, I got to slice him in the back. Okay, we got that. Oh, backing off. Really? I should have done this. Okay. Open sesame! It worked. I was totally late when I said it, but it happened. Okay. I was just looking, sir. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I really don't need... Oh. Item. I know you can destroy me. I've already been killed several times in my first playthrough. Let's not do that. It's not fun. For me, mostly. Yeah, shield bat. Okay! Okay, I can feel hostility? And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm running away. They are! They're huge! It's actually like really... Like, I don't know how big this weapon is. Oh, you know, that big. Okay, sure. But I mean, even that's relatively fast compared to... I mean, like like you know the weapon that I used the second time, the dual blade things, is not so massive, but some of the other weapons are just yeah, they're massive. They're these huge, giant weapons. But I mean, they're facing huge monsters. You have to have huge weapons for huge monsters, so it makes sense. Anybody want to fall down a pit? I don't want to fall down the pit though. I never really explored this room more than just oof, oof, grabbing that. Oh, we remembered Logos. For once in being, we remembered. Logos lies, then death. 6 times the cycle repeated. This isn't our last breath. Ooh, ooh. It's a poem. It rhymes. That's great. Who knew? These things are like turning off, I swear. Or is it? Okay. 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 No. It's at the edge of the screen there. Oh, just up to the left. Just kind of blanks off whenever I push it that far. Alright, I know you're gonna come out. I've done this before. Oh, he dropped a gift for me. It's not a very good gift, but it's a gift nonetheless. I totally forgot about those actions over there as well. Oh, right. There's this over here too. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's an enemy in here. Got him. Got him. No. Nope. Mm-mm. I mean, on average, you don't want to let things hit you, right? It's generally painful. Can't go in here yet. It's sad. It's all like, nah, you can't go in there. And I'm like, but I wanna. And this guy is gonna come try to punch me in the face now. Really? Really? What if I don't wanna? I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. Alright. Alright, 10. I have a question for you. I hope you're ready. It's an important question. I have a bunch of axions. And this character is called 10. So... where do you want to put them? It's hilarious to hear myself again. Because I have the thing playing on the side. I know it's a big decision. There's a lot of different things we can put into it. We can put into health, stamina, energy, load, strength, reflex, cognition, foresight. Here, I'll pop up this thing. You can read them. Really, it's quite simple. Health is just health. It's just health. Energy is for firearms, catalysts, and the Omnicube, although it's less important for that. Oh, would you like to give some more tips? Uh, Health is always important. I mean, I don't get hit on a lot, and things don't really damage me so much, so it's not that important, but it's important. Um, Really, a lot of it depends on where you want to go, because Strength-based weapons are generally large weapons that hit fairly hard, whereas reflex weapons are the ones that are kind of like they're faster. Um, hit more often, and it'll give you more maneuverability per se. Cognition is for firearms, because there are actually firearms in this game. Get a gun. I think I read the wiki and there was only like 6 of them, so it's kind of sad. But I was like, I mean, it is what it is. And then foresight is for catalysts. That's basically going mage. Um, and then defense and tenacity are not stats, so it's not something to worry about. Load is just like only really important if you're actually gonna end up wearing like heavier armor and having a bigger weapon. Stamina is good almost all the time because it's what allows you to dodge. It's what allows you to swing your weapon. Energy is if you're going with firearms catalysts, you'd want to have more energy. It is used for weapon abilities, but since you get energy back by hitting people, and on a melee build you would probably be hitting people often, energy is not as important. And then health. Health is just always something that's good. And the other thing to keep in mind is what we have currently, right? That would be the pipe, the shard, which don't really look. I don't think they get many benefits from the stats we put it into them. It's the column, stamina. Okay, well, I mean, are we going 100% stamina here? Or are we just gonna absolutely chug stamina to the roof? uh, and then this one only actually requires 3 reflex to start using, and it's a dagger, so it's kind of like the shard. And then also, so this one, it shows off another function this game has. So, unlike the rest of these 3 right here, where the bar just kind of exists, right? This one has sections in the bar, and each section upgrades the weapon, just like the finishing the whole bar. Strength would be the column and the pipe. It would take 12 strength though to actually start using this pipe. And then reflex would be the shard, the ceremonial dagger. You don't necessarily want to go both. There are weapons that do go both though. There are weapons that go both, strength and reflex. So technically, it really doesn't really matter which way we go about it. If we go strength or reflex. Do 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 do. Man, we don't have any other armor. It's sad. We could. Let's see. How many points can we put in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, actually, yeah. 10 points. We have 10 points to spend. Do 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 do. Maybe something like that. What do you think? I will be able to use the dagger. The strength would require us to literally have, because I already we would literally need, I think, one more level up, and then we could technically start using that weapon. Yeah, we would need one more level up, and we could start using that. But if we go something like this, which what I did earlier, we can use the dagger. Okay. I I'm gonna say I'm not sure what you say. Oh sure, I'm not exactly sure that I'm sure that I know whether you're talking about whether we should just surge the and wait for the strength, or split it as is, because I don't know exactly when you're where you are. You're watching me and what we're at. uh, no, it's not your fault. It's just the nature of delay in videos. Split. Okay. Split. Okay. Split it is. Oh, right. Dagger. Dagger! Look at that. One more damage. Oof. Oh, it's gonna make all the difference. I mean, it's even got one more leech. It's got one more. It's got two more tenacity. Loses a little bit of power, but the damage is still going up. And then weight. Oh, even better on the weight. It's amazing. It's a dagger. Look at this little tiny thing. You know, and actually, we're gonna just go ahead and say goodbye to the shield. Oh yeah, we're going full dex here. Yeah, we can punch people now. That's what we want. We want to be able to punch people with this offhand. Charge. Let's not. Goodbye. This guy is really angry. I know about a secret. And I'm gonna run away. This is how we deal with knight in shining armor. We wait till he walks away. Because he's scary. Because I want to go through the secret door, but he's there, and it's a problem if he's there. Okay. There's something over here? Huh. Run away! Evil fish! Ow! Oh yeah, no shields all the way. It's a dex character. Man, these fish though. I'll pick up that. Aha! Take that. Alright. I haven't actually technically done a dex build in this game yet, so. Oh, you're doing a pretty good job of staying still in that chair right now. I mean, I say chair, swing, but I mean you are swinging, so I suppose not really standing still. No. Aha! Take that. I'm learning. How doth one do the dex build in this game? Because I know how to do it in Dark Souls, that doesn't mean I know how to do it in this game yet. Ooh! Ouch. Let's see, is there an enemy over here at all? Oh, of course I missed. Not one shooting at me. I don't know how I feel about that. That means one of these guys has a gun. That's glorious. There's the gun. Oh my gosh, there's the gun! Don't look at my health bar. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Nah. I don't use the shield when I have it equipped anyways. It's kinda bad. I blame it on the fact that the other two characters that I have don't have shields either. Oh yes. I thought I was alive. Alright. This wonderful little place right here is amazing because if I stand still long enough, it goes down. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, whenever you don't want to take damage, move around. Oh, excuse me. Oh, really? Really? Ow. Ow. That's painful, you know? Here's a question for you. Do you recognize these swords? Or technically, you can only really recognize one of them, because they're both the same sword, technically. Or at least they remind me of a very specific sword in a very specific anime that is very specifically quite awesome. Yep, from an anime. Oh yeah, from an anime. Is there an item in this room? No, there's not. Okay. Oh snap! You did it, and I dropped down. Okay, all right, we're going down two different flights of stairs now. Essentially, the drops are real. Yeah, I think it's the Elucidator. Is what that one is. I don't really remember. My little brother knows the name of the sword. I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't remember the name of the sword. Really great anime. Oh my gosh. Yay! You gotta hit me again, sir. Sir, that's not... Thank you. Sir, I'm still alive! Ah, glorious. That was on purpose, by the way. I need my heals back. I literally don't have any, and what I'm gonna do next requires me to have heals. Yeah, SIO, really good in my opinion. Like, absolutely 100% solid. Love the story. Love the concept that the game is like, oh my gosh, if that game ever comes to be a reality, I really don't care if it's a death trap. I'm getting it. I know that sounds horrible, but it's happening. All right. It's too good. That's what it is. It's too good to be true. Okay. When you need heals, you do what you must. Wow. Just no, don't do that. Fine, I'll go past you. It's okay. Woo! I mean, that is what SAO essentially does, doesn't it? Or are you talking about me remembering that I should get my heals out of the... It's one of those two. I'm sure. If it's not, my skills at perceiving what people are meaning whenever they say something is, it's not as high. Alright, yeah. Alright, alright. We have some messages on the floor. Ooh, delicious messages. I got a voice for you. I hope you're ready for this one. We summon you, devourer of souls. And we got Peace Through the Abyss. And what's this? Darkness begins, light ends, darkness. And then we have the fun part. Wait. I gotta remember this one. Have I considered voice acting? Yes, but don't know how to go about doing any of that, so I don't really care as much. Because video game is just too much fun. Um, let's see. Oh, yes. I'll get you next time. Gadget. That's what that's from. Which is Inspector Gadget, if you didn't know. Ow! Your magic! It hurts. I missed. Yeah, I wasn't quite. Probably. I'm freezing though. I gotta use these vents. Warm me up, vent! Alright, back up. We gotta play real strategic. Wow, that was fast. I got hit by that. I am taking risks I shouldn't be taking. I definitely need to stab myself. Yep, 100%. It missed? What? Go warm up again. Come over here. We should meet in the middle of the arena. It's much cozier over here. Ah, we could do this all day. There's really no reason to be insulted that I stabbed you in the back. Ow! Alright, she's insulted. And my health bar could do with some increases. What happened to my character model? It did things. Yeah, I just get to run back and try again. It'll be easy. Doodly doo, sprinting down the hallway, doodly doo, going to the door, doodly doo. Okay. Doodly doo. He tried to stabbeth me. Okay, technically it was a slash, but I'm bad at English, so, you know, it's whatevs. Hello! Can we try this again? With me failing a little bit less this time? Do 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 do. Oof. Nope, failing a little bit more. Okay. Take that. Could you do something? Beautiful. Do it again. Love the name of this, the Archon Slaver. Ooh, food. That's always good stuff. Oh, sure. Dash away when I'm about to stabbeth you. That didn't hit. Okay. Technique is so wrong. Just dodge at the right time, right as the ability ends. Okay. Sure. Madam, I'm trying to hit you with this. I would appreciate it if you would stand still. That strike didn't even hit. It's a whole new kind of problem when that doesn't hit. Stab myself a little bit. It's okay. I'm alive. We're getting closer. Aha! Victory is mine. Ah, welcome back. I won. uh. Oh my gosh. We've already unlocked a node that gives 6% bonus to maximum health. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean... Second time around, much less. I only used one healing. I think. I only used one healing. Nah, it's fine. You could watch the VOD. Just like the end of it. Be like, ah, yeah, that's what happened. He has things to say. I like how it says, as you can see, your rival has occurred at the most dire time. I'm like, dude, as far as I know, there's just people that want to kill me. I don't know if this is a dire time. I mean, what do I even know about this world? Maybe everything just wants to kill people. There's nowhere good to put the text so that it's very visible. It's annoying. They should have given it a black backdrop. It would have been great. You will venture throughout your novel, making your own way and searching for answers, and then report your observations to me. Reading text. Exercise your free will and quench your thirst for truth. I know it dwells within you, pushing you forward. But before you go, you may ask me any questions you might have. Okay. So the questions are, what am I? What's going on? Why can't I see you? And the infamous ... dot. What do you think we should press? What am I? Okay, alright, alright, alright. Going with the first one. Alright, I see how it is. You are a human being, a newborn, and thus immune to this affliction. For thousands of years your race has endured and thrived on many worlds. And with resilience we shall prevail through this moment as well. And I am unwell and must rest soon. Do you have any other questions? Alright, so now we have what's going to happen. Why are you unwell? Where should I go? And again the infamous dot, dot, dot. So what's next? Where should I go? Oh, ooh, going for the third one. Huh? The observatory beyond this door is safe. I will open the way for you. Use it as a refuge, as others have before you. Take refuge in the observatory, equip yourself, and venture forth to investigate the events on Irid Novo. We need you to collect data from the world and bring it back to me once you are done. Our story must never be forgotten, and we cannot let the project go to waste. You will come back to this exact location when I summon you. Do you understand? So, we have yes? I guess that's how it is then. How could I possibly understand any of this? And the infamous dot, dot, dot. So what's next? The third one. There is no time for further explanations. I trust your judgment. You will find a way. I must leave now, and make the most of the time I have left. I am sorry I cannot help you any more than this. Remember this place. Yeah. You don't really get a lot from him no matter which options you pick. Now, and now it says insufficient data. Omnicube. Omnicube. Yeah, let's go with that one. Omnicube. And all that lets me do is literally teleport to the last... Oh wait, is there a thing on the back of this one? No. To the last... These are called breaches. Because you can see space inside of them. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of... people. Yeah, no, we gotta go the other. We gotta go 100% here. Oh snap! Space. Yeah. there anything interesting to look at in there? I don't know. I've never actually really looked into this thing before. Is there anything cool out there? Besides the red nebula stuff? You got anything star... bigger star related? Or is it just red and other stars? I don't know. I don't see anything good. I mean, this is like a good patch of red. That's about it though. Alright, time to finish the statement I started. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Alright. Hmm. Yeah. Just like right in the space-time continuum, just like, there's a slit. Have fun. No, this one doesn't have the thing, but the other one does have a thing. So we want to get the thing, so we gotta go down this one for the thing. Bingo. There's a thing. Axions. Wow, that's a crappy amount of axions at this point. Ooh, that was close. Armor! Yeah. Now I can look like everyone else. Whee! I'm armored. Okay. Then obviously we gotta upgrade the weapon. It's a reflex weapon, so we gotta put the reflex in it. And we can augment the weapon. So now it's a bit more powerful. Okay. And this... Alas, no one knew about the victory, and so that night they murdered their hero just as they needed him most. Alright, now for the cool part. Yep, that is just cool. More space. Still nothing interesting to look at. And now we can teleport back to the Great Halls, but we don't want to go there. No, 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 no. That's a boring place to be now. Everything's done. Well, except for one thing, but I don't want to do that one thing right now because it's not fun. It's not fun to do. No, actually, it's bedtime. That thing where I should actually go to sleep because that's semi-important in life, you know. Just as another person joins, I'm getting off. So, it was fun. Do this again some other time, I'm sure. I don't have schedule. I just jump on and do it whenever I feel like it. And it might not even be this game next time. Who knows? Just do whatever I feel like. Oh yes, always. It's loads of fun to do live streams. Alright. And